Okay, welcome to lesson 6. We have 2 more after this. Today is a fun day. We got our bird houses. Mine just walked away. Hopefully you picked up your kits. You found a birdhouse. You found some acrylic paint. By the way, if you are with siblings, acrylic paint came in lots of different versions. They're not all the same. So if I had a family, I tried to give people different ones of these because then you've got more colors, like some were like this, some were like this. So if you have a sibling and you have different paints, I wasn't picking favorites and giving some to some and some to the other. So they're for everybody. So if you're with siblings and you have different things, then share with everybody. Got it? One came in kind of a 2 thing, so there were a couple more colors. So then you've got a little bird seed. Wait and put that in at the very end, obviously. And a couple of things. This wood, when it's raw, if you put it outside, it's obviously not going to do great in the weather and the rain. This acrylic paint has plastic in it, and plastic kind of acts as a little protection to kind of seal around things. So when you paint your birdhouse, which we're not doing right this second, so I'm just giving you a ton of information right now, but when you do, you're going to want to cover all the parts of it. And then what's really nice is if you seal it. And if you're in my studio and you've done projects with me, I run to the back and I seal it with a little spray, like a spray paint can, and I'll give it a coat, and that just makes it kind of waterproof. So you might have some in the garage, or your parents might have some. It's just a clear coat spray paint. It's clear. Don't put in, oh, there's the buttons. You obviously don't want to put a color over it after you've already painted it. But yay, buttons are here. Woohoo! Welcome to the party. Little cuties. All right. Can you see me? Hi. Hello. Thank you for being here. Where did they go? Hi, buttons. Thanks for being here.
Thanks.
You got all your stuff? Cover your area with newsprint or some paper towels or something. This acrylic gets messy, and the paints that I gave you, share with each other, or grab Kelsey and Cody's. I think they may have had a different version. I threw a couple different versions in with them. Okay. All right. Let's get going. So when you come to I've left 3 cans of that for the clear coat out on my doorstep right around the pillar. And so if you need a sealer, come to my house. Don't spray it while you're sitting on my porch. Go out in my garden or out on the lawn and just hold your guy like this, hold it a little bit away. Try to get the bottom, the whole thing. And then it takes maybe 15 or 20 minutes to dry. And also it's nice to spray your little clay guys too. So after you paint those. So I've got 3 cans. Anybody's welcome to use them. If you don't have them, I suggest spraying them before hanging them outside. If you put the seed in them before you spray them, take the seed out and then spray them. If you get the spray on the seed, you're gonna poison those birds. Not nice. We gotta be so kind to our little animals. Before we start our birdhouses, I put these things in your packet. Yours might be different colors that were pink or cream or whatever. We are gonna take a minute to make gratitude cards. This is Teacher Appreciation Week, I know in Canyons District, and I know it is over at Channing as well. So your teachers would love to hear from you and give them some kind of gratitude. They are working so hard right now to try to continue your education in this frustrating way and different way with computers and not being able to be with you. And being an educator myself, I know how much those teachers miss you and how nice it would be for them to hear from you. So I've given you 3 cards. Gratitude meaning give thanks to whoever you want. We've got Mother's Day coming up. If you want to use one for a Mother's Day card, one for a teacher, maybe you got a couple of teachers, one to a neighbor or a friend. Take a minute and just have gratitude towards people who love you, because you all have a lot of people who love you. Okay, let's get started on those. Pull your little sketchbooks out. Kind of gotta angle that a little better. And I don't care how you paint your cards. Let's start right now by just preparing them. You're gonna take one at a time and fold them in half. And then you can open your card this way or this way, whichever you want. And so do that to all 3 cards. I promise we'll get to the birdhouses. I know you're all so excited. There's time for all of it. But fold these 3. We're gonna take a minute to say thank you to those who have loved us most. I need 100 of these cards. I have so many people who are so nice to me. Okay. And then I've given you these 3 pieces of paper, and they're really nice drawing paper. It's not just that ratty old copy paper. You're gonna do your paintings on this, and then your painting or whatever, whenever that's done, then you'll glue it onto the front this way. So you can open it up this way, and then the inside is where you'll do the writing. So that's what these 3 little papers are for. Does that make sense? We good? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, we good? Thanks, Matt. Good to hear from you. I like your thumb. All right. So I suggest getting these things out. You've got markers, you've got colored pencils, you've got a Sharpie, you've got watercolors. You could use your oil pastels. I want to just show you a couple of examples just to give you some ideas. Actually, I'm going to plop into here, and I'm going to think about some of the things that we've learned through here, and I would love for you to repeat or to incorporate some of these ideas into your designs. So for 1 second, I've got you on gallery view. Raise your hand if you know one of the elements that we've worked on so far, or an element of art. What have we focused on? Thanks, Eli. Yeah. Go ahead.
We've done line.
Awesome. Element of line. We could do some cools and tangles, couldn't we, on that card? Awesome sauce. Thanks, pal. Who else? What's something else we've done? What's another element or a principle of design? Come on, bring it in. I'm gonna call on this guy because Matt, I just know you know it all. Come on, buddy, what it is?
Color maybe.
Awesome. We've talked about color. We've got warm and cool color. We've talked about positive and negative space. We've talked about symmetry, radial symmetry.
Value.
Bingo. Yeah, good. Call it out. Unmute yourself and call it out if you know something. All right, enough. Y'all know it all. Perfect. Okay, so I want to show you some ways to incorporate some of those. So put your eyeballs on me for a minute and just be thinking of ways, and then you can get into it. All right. Oh, not that guy. Whoa. Here we go. Gratitude cards. You could Zentangle. We talked about the element of line. You could put color on top of that. So I just want to show you a handful of things. There you go, some Zentangles. Positive and negative space is used on the background of those. Gorgeous. You could tie in words always. Thank you. Nice thing to say. I love you. Whatever. Oh, birds. I love them. Hello, little birds. You could tie in birds. Oh, you could paint one of the birds that you did from last week. You guys were all pretty dang good at those birds. That is a possibility. Cute. How about May and flowers is kind of a big thing, so pretty easy to do something like a flower. Then tangles. Look at that design, radial symmetry, starting in here and moving out. So just keep your eyes on the screen for 1 second, getting some ideas. Oh, come on, get the right. We got hearts, words, flowers and tangles, coloring, markers, watercolor, birds, color in the background. You guys are going to come up with great stuff. You don't need any of this, I'm sure. But I do want to show you positive and negative space. How about that? You could even cut something out, or you could just color it out, but definitely thinking of that background as well as the foreground. All right, keep your eyeballs for 1 second. Give me 30 more seconds on the screen. 30 more seconds. Just get a couple of these images in your head. I love you, positive and negative space. And how about these cute, hold on, oh, positive and negative space. And then I wanted to show you color. Matt was telling us about color. Oh, geez, here we go. Oh, I love this. Look, it's this really simple, like dandelion with this blob of color underneath. You could use your watercolors, hearts, Sharpies are great. You could use tape, rope it off. Cute little popsicles. Oh, because you're so cool. So those are some color ideas too. I had, oh, I mean, cactuses are always great. I love you, you're not prickly. That's so cute. Blobs of birds. Okay, this is kind of fun. This is, I love kids so much because you guys come up with the greatest ideas. I gotta show you what this cute girl, like on my Monday class, did. So I left it kind of open. If you wanna use your sketch pad to come up with ideas, you could do little minis and then move on to your cards. This is always your practice guy or your warm-up, so you're welcome to do that. But I gotta show you this. Well, here's a couple of I've made. Sharpies, watercolor. I haven't done any oil pastels. I want to show you how to do this. This was really fun, and it's so random. I would have never thought of it. And this little girl came up with it, and she shared it with all of us and showed us. So I'm going to just show it. You don't have to use it, but I love what you kids teach me. Seriously, I'm always so inspired by your beautiful artist hearts. You're so open, and you're just so willing to try whatever. So I'm not English. Let's see. Let's see better. Because I was trying to move my whole chair and everything. I can just move the computer. So smart. I'm so smart. Okay. So you can use your Sharpie and draw your darling words, whatever that's going to be. I'm going kind of fast because I want to teach you this process. You can be a lot cuter than this. So you get your designs on that little white paper. And again, use the white paper instead of the cardstock because you'll glue those on. So then she grabbed, walked away, her plastic bag. She dumped her little bird seed on a bowl, in a bowl or on a plate. She grabbed her plastic bag. Watch this trick. It's really fancy. Matt, are you watching? Because you're gonna love this, okay? Got it? Thanks for tuning in. I love your faces, guys. Thank you for being here. Gosh, you're so cute. So you take the plastic bag, and I'm just gonna do kind of a color wheel. with washable markers. It's important that you use the washable markers. I'm going to kind of just smear them into a blob. I'm kind of doing a color wheel. Those aren't perfect order, but kind of. I threw a pink in there. Pink is not on the color wheel. It's a tint of red, but we all need a little pink. Can you guys see that? It's kind of see-through. I don't know if you can see that very well. Can you see how I've gotten a little marker on that? Now I'm just going to take my fingers and dip them in my water like this. Just like that. Okay. And now I'm just going to add these drips to this bag. If you have a fancy little spray bottle, grand, use it. I don't. So I'm dripping like this. Then I'm going to take it and put it on. And let's see what happens. Oh, I love you. Splattered. Matt, do you love it? Are you proud of me? Thought you might be, okay? You do not have to do that. I just wanted to show. It was, someone came up with it in my younger class. And I thought it was so darling. All right, that was a quick and easy card. You have 3 of them. You can put a lot of time into them, or you don't have to. Give me a thumbs up or something. I've got you on gallery view. How are we doing here? Lily is with us. Thanks, sweetie. Good. Katie and Matt and London. Oh, okay, here we go. Check it out. This is how great you kids are. Yeah. What'd you do, London?
I think it's like a drip. I don't know.
Well, is it watercolor or is it marker?
It's watercolor.
That's gorgeous, gorgeous. It's called a wash. So let's talk about it, because you know what you're doing. Talk to everybody about a wash. See, this is what's great. We inspire each other. What'd you do?
You cover the paper with water, and then you put the watercolor on top, and you hold it up, and it will drip down.
So you were kind of dropping it like that. So you put water on the whole paper and then added spots of color and let it do its thing, right? Because watercolor has its own mind, and if you kind of let it move and be fluid, they're gorgeous. I love it. So set that aside, London. Just let that dry for a few minutes and work on another card, and then you could come back with Sharpies, and you could, or whatever your ideas are, you could put layers of things on top. Perfect. Good job, sweetie. All right, anybody else? Yay, hi Katie. What are you working on? Whoa. What? Are you putting, what? See, are you kidding? I would not have thought of that in 5 million years. So are you making a big, like a Tween card with all the things?
Yeah.
Who are you giving it to?
My mom.
That is so cute. I've never seen a card like that. Oh my gosh. And you could use all 3 designs of the white pieces and stick them all throughout.
Ha ha ha.
Cutest. That is, oh yeah, Zentingle right on it. Gorgeous. Oh, I love it. So some kids get so into the cards that they just do this for 2 hours. If that's what you decide to do, then perfect. You can come back at any time with those. Yeah. Did Matt put a little watercolor on your eye? Huh? What happened, hun? Okay, wait, I can't hear you. Shoot. Oh my gosh, I can't hear you. Take your little ear thing out, or Matt needs to come close, because I think you each have one and the microphone's on those. Matt, come close.
Okay.
Talk to us. Do you want to share or do you not really?
I don't care.
Are you okay, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Did you get hurt?
Yes.
What happened?
So the back of Cody's head hit my eye.
Oh, it's Cody. Everybody, we're introducing Cody. The back of Cody's head hit your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, are you responsible for that, Cody? He's out. I hope you're okay, sweetie. Are you okay? I love you kids so much. It's so hard for me to see you get hurt. Don't get hurt. Uh-oh, someone's about to get hurt. All right, we'll let you guys go. Thanks for that. Yeah, super cool. Oh dear, we started a family feud. What's going on? There we go. I got you. I can hear you now.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to show us
No.
this poster.
No, that's
How
my
we
side.
did this side.
What is this?
We do this one before usually.
That is so fun.
As good.
Oh my heavens. Who came up with this idea to put it all on a poster board? Whoa, Hallie. That's amazing. How do you guys come up with the images?
We don't.
Yeah.
We do a YouTube tutorial.
Really? Those are from Just Learning. Oh my gosh. I love that you are so innovative and you're open to trying new things. That's amazing. Good work. How are your cards going? Thanks for sharing. If anyone ever has stuff to share, I'm always so happy to see what kind of creative endeavor you're on, in or out of my class. Good job. How are your cards going? You doing okay?
Yeah,
we're just copying pictures and redoing them on paper.
Fudgy corn.
Oh, that's a great idea. Now remember, we're not copying, we're being inspired by. So when, one of my students was like, oh, so when I look on my friend's math test, I'll just tell my teacher I'm not copying, I'm getting inspired. Well, maybe not that. Oh, kids are funny. Good work.
This is a better option.
These little cuties look busy. What's going on, Valencia and Azure? I'm looking at the name Adele. Can I hear you? Yeah.
Hopefully.
How's it going?
It's doing good.
What'd you try? Ooh, what are you drinking?
No, milkshake.
Oh my goodness. I need to be at your house.
Mom should send you how to make it.
What's it? Is it a milkshake, did you say?
Yeah, so she puts milk, ice, and whole cheese, chocolate, and milk in it.
Nothing wrong with that. Looks delightful. How's it going, Valencia? What are you working on? Oh, that is so cute. Did you try that plastic baggie thing? It's so weird. Who would have ever thought? I don't know. That came from our Monday person. So cool. Yours going okay, Miss Adele? Not Adele. I keep saying that. Azure. I got the 2 A's. Azure?
Yeah, it's going good.
Okay. Thanks for sharing. Did anybody try that weird plastic baggie? Well, Valencia did. Did anyone else try it and want to share? Let's see here. Hey, Jai, how's it going over there? Hit the unmute. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Hi. How's it going? What are you up to? Uh-oh, you're muted again. There you are.
Cards.
Yes, how's it going?
Good.
Did you try that one of the water or no? You don't have to.
I'm doing the plastic bag.
Yeah.
thing.
Have you ever done that before? It's so weird. I know, I hadn't either. But I kind of like it. Kind of a odd color. You've got 3 cards, so who is this card going to?
My mom.
She's the best ever, so yeah. Good. Any teachers that you're missing?
Nope.
No. No?
I'm good. I can stay home.
Yeah, just straight up no, not missing him, not missing anything. Is that right?
Yep.
I love your honesty. You're the best. Well, if you get a hankering for thinking that your teachers are great, then send them a card.
Okay. I
Or
don't
make,
think.
or make two, or make two for your mom, or maybe one for your dad. I don't know. Ella's pretty great too. Okay. Good job, buddy.
Mm.
Hey, you. I saw you raise your hand a little bit. Did you or no? Whoa, how did you do that one? Isn't it funny? I have never, have you done it before?
No.
No, I have not ever done it, and I thought it was pretty fun. It turned out really cute. So you put the Sharpie down first, right?
Yeah.
All right, so a million ways to make a card. And I think it would be really cute to do your birds that you guys were so good at drawing. If you want to go back to that, you could pull out that paper. And you could do a little painting on one of the white pieces. I have had some practice with that. Or the abstract birds were kind of cute too. I love the cartoons that Hurtados are doing. It's just like everybody always comes up with such cool ideas. I'm going to do one more, and then we'll move into our birdhouses. Hi. Oh, I'm glad you have a smock on, Miss Gabby. Unmute. I got you. What's going on over there? How are you? Hey, that's cool. What? Come up. Can you come up close? Or don't let it drip. It looks like it might be a little wet still. Oh my gosh, how'd you do that? Is that water? Oh my gosh, it says friend. That is darling.
Yeah, it's for my friends.
So cute. Is that a watercolor or was it from the bag?
I did it with the bag, but it didn't look good, so I just did it over with watercolor.
Awesome. So cool. How's it going there? Are you reorganizing your whole space there, Zoe, or what?
No, I'm making giant cards for my teachers.
Oh, you're
Yes.
cute. Oh my gosh. You're so fun. You probably have a whole lot of teachers, huh? Because you're, yeah, in middle school. Oh, look at this. Well, you might be here all week making those cards, so I'm going to check back on you and see.
Well, I finished them by tomorrow.
Oh, you are, because teacher appreciation. That's right. I love that big pad of paper. Smarty. See, this is what's so cool about kids. They're just like, hey, I got an idea and I'm going this way and I've got my own supplies and my own thing. That's awesome. They will love it. So they miss you so much. I know that because I miss all of you. I'm so happy to tune in here, but I miss just sharing space with you and seeing your faces, you know, so your teachers will be so happy to hear from you. Hey, Miss Adele, checking in on you. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
What you working on? Oh.
It's for my grandma. She is known in our family for having the thickest British accent.
Is that right?
And she doesn't believe that she has one. It's hilarious.
Oh, you're kidding. Did she live there for a while?
She lived there until she was 21.
So yes, she's gonna have an accent. Isn't that funny?
She has the thickest accent ever, and we're always like, Nana, we love your accent. She's like, I don't have an accent.
You know what's funny is we all think that we are normal, And then if anybody else is a little bit different, then it's them with the accent or them with the,
Yeah.
you know. So she's listening to you and she's like, Adele, you have the accent. Like you,
Yeah.
me. She's normal, you have the accent, right? So she lived like right in London or?
Yeah, she lived in London.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. She'll love it. She's part of your
I just know a lot of things about London because I lived there for a year, but then we had to move back.
I didn't know about that. Why did you live there? That's amazing.
Because my dad went to college at the University of Cambridge.
Really? That is a special spot. Whoa. Really?
Yeah,
You got to live there for a year? That's pretty lucky.
it was actually really not that fun.
Wasn't? You're glad to be back?
Yeah, because we lived in the tiniest apartment. My brother's room was literally a closet.
Okay. Different ways in different countries, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
my brother almost got hit by a double-decker bus like 5 times.
who did?
My brother.
Oh my gosh. How old's your brother? Older or
He
younger?
was like 5 when we lived there.
Oh my goodness.
So he wasn't that old.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah.
And
do
my
not
sister
get
was like
a
2.
double-decker bus. I don't think that would be so pleasant. That's funny. Well, she'll love to hear from you. I love that you're doing that for your grandma and thinking gratitude for them. Sometimes we think, I mean, we're all loved by so many different kinds of people, right? And grandmas are really a big part of our life. So she'll love to hear from you. That's so nice. Yeah. Good. Keep going. You're doing great. Faces. My goodness. So after you have one done, you have your glue stick, or I've grabbed a little Elmer's if you have that. Sometimes that's a little stronger. So this guy looks like it's drying. And I do love that plastic bag because it makes all these weird shapes and they blend into each other in a weird way, kind of an unpredictable way. And then you'll want to just take your glue and do little rivers on the outside. Of course, my glue doesn't want to come out. Great part about working in an art studio is I have a whole bunch of supplies, so I'll just get myself another one. All right. So just put those on the edges, stick it on your card. And these other blobs, I liked one of those pictures that just did a blob. And after it dries, go over it in a Sharpie. So there's a funny way to do some birds. I did some blobs, 3 blobs, and then I just let the watercolor kind of be the blob, and then I go over it in Sharpie. I could do paint, or I could do these guys. So there's two. Always add words to it. There's my 3 blobs that turned into birds. And they're kind of interesting organic shapes. Let's hear from you, friends, who has something to share, who has some ideas, who has a card that might be working. How about my friends Lily and Gwen? Hi there.
Hey.
Hi, beautiful girls. I always want to go snuggle that bear behind you. It's like he's joined our art class. He has a nice presence. How's it going? What are you working on? I know it's something great. If you don't want to share, I get it. But what? Okay. So what was the main element? You guys, these are gorgeous. So Lily, talk first. What element are you thinking of when you were incorporating those? Or principle?
Kind of like space.
Yep.
I'm using it differently than just a square.
Positive and negative space. Hold that up again. So she cut hers out. You guys, are you kidding? It's just, you always blow my mind. Also, what's the other word we were talking about? It's a principle instead of a, so that's element of space, the positive and negative space. And then, do you remember radial symmetry?
Oh.
Yeah, it's like you did a 4th, right? Kind of like our printmaking.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much for sharing. You guys inspire me. Show me again, Miss Gwen, and talk to me about what element are you working on when you're doing that?
So I actually have like 2.
Oh, yeah. So what did you fill in? Is that paint or marker?
Yeah, this is watercolor.
Oh, gorgeous. Love it. So pretty. And if you wanted, you can let it dry and go in with Sharpies or whatever over it, or you can just leave it alone. So that looks to me a lot like positive and negative space. You're really aware of that background space as well as that bold design in the middle. Yeah, show me the other one up close.
This is kind of like, the heart is kind of like repelling the darkness.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Great positive and negative space. Nailed it. So nice. You're giving the evil eye to Lily. You cute girls. Thank you for sharing. These are all fantastic.
Lily started playing the music.
Oh, I should keep you guys on. We should start jamming. I usually have music on in my studio, and I thought I kind of miss that sometimes. Anybody else want to share something that they're working on? Okay, come on. We got to zoom in here for a second. Oh, whoa. Somebody show us that. You guys, look at that. Oh, that is so cute. Hold that up. Yeah, I think you're unmuted. You should be good. Go ahead. You don't have to push any buttons. Let's see. Hold it up. Why not? Life-size cards. Yes.
Why not?
Why not? Watercolor. Oh, it's gorgeous. Did I see Jai had something to share, or were you scratching your head or something? Unmute you. He's like, no, I'm muting myself again. I'm unmuting you again, but it won't unmute. You hit unmute. Do you want to show us what you're working on? Yeah, kind of. It's still not muting. So he's just like, no, not going to. Look how cute that face is under that hat. Are you kidding me? He's trying to hide his face, but it's really like the greatest face you'll ever see. Little dimples. Okay, I'll quit making you embarrassed. Oh, look at Adele's. Wow.
I tried to draw the Queen of England's crown, but I don't think it worked very well.
Well, I kind of feel like it does. Look at the little T coming out of the side. I can see it's a crown. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You are so creative. It's gorgeous. You're doing great. Are you thinking you'll fill in with watercolor or maybe? So then if that's the case, Adele, go over it with Sharpie first, okay?
Okay.
That pencil, the lead doesn't love
Yeah.
water. Yeah. You're doing so great. You beautiful girl. Seriously, I see your faces. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. You are special people. I have like the greatest job in the whole world. How did I get so lucky? I get to hang out with these darling people. Anybody else have something they want to share before we move on? And I'm not sure where you are, if you're like totally into these or if you're ready to move on to birdhouses. Give me a thumbs up if you're like, I've done my cards, I'm feeling good, I'm ready for birdhouses, and then give me a thumbs down if you're like, oh, Jill, just give us another minute, I gotta wrap this one up. So everybody give me a thumbs up, show me kind of where you are, or if you're right in the middle. Okay, want a little more time with this one? Okay, yeah, got it, right in the middle. It looks like we just need another minute. Katie, how are you doing with that cute face of yours? In the middle, did you give me a middle thumb? Or an up thumb? You were pointing to him. And okay then. Okay, I don't think I'll start another one. I'll just start talking about the birdhouses. You don't have to start, so just, you can just be listening for a minute while you're finishing up. How's that? Okay, I'm coming back to these friends though. There's something going on here. What's going on here? Show me what you got. That's darling, cute.
Yeah.
Oh, so did you draw it and then blob it after? Perfect. And then you could go around the edges with little, oh,
Thank you.
yep, I love it. And you can go over the edges and add more Zentangles, just make sure they're dry. Oh, cute. That's awesome. YouTube videos are really interesting to learn from, so nothing wrong with that. My boy is taking, he's a junior over at Corner Canyon, and he's taking an art class with this teacher that I just love. And so he's doing all of his drawings. The teacher will record himself for like an hour drawing, and I sit in Gavin's room, and I listen to him and I watch, because it's really fun for me to see how another teacher is teaching. And I've like learned all these great things. So, and Gavin's just watching this video. So it's kind of like a YouTube video. And again, I can't believe how much information we can share through these classes like this. I'm really so grateful. Okay, pretty straightforward, these little birdhouses. I do want you to take a minute though in your sketchbook and give yourself a bit of a plan before you actually pick your birdhouse. One thing I will say is when you're painting, where did my blank one go? You'll want to think of your colors as base colors before you put designs on. So I suggest getting, throw your colors out. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I shared this. These paints, see these guys? Put your eyeballs on the screen for 1 second. if anybody has these little craft paints that come from Michael's or Walmart or whatever, these are also great for, they're acrylic based, so they'll have that same plastic in. So these will mix fine with the ones that I gave you, the acrylics that I gave you. And you're also not stuck to the colors I gave you. You can mix a little bit. You kids are old enough and have enough color theory. You can add, you know, if you have a little paper plate that you could add white and add a little bit of blue or purple and make it lavender, or if you want pink, you take some white, add a little red. So don't feel like you're stuck with just these basic kind of primary colors if you want to mix them a little bit. I suggest getting a base color. Look at Miss Jill's here. So I colored the whole thing and I changed on the sides. And you're also going to want the bottom, because if the sprinklers come up and hit the bottom, that wood will rot out really quickly. This has that layer of plastic that gives it one layer, and then shoot over to my house and give it some of that clear coat and you'll be good to go. But you'll want the wood totally covered. So see these areas here? You want those covered too. Before you start, oh, by the way, after I have my base colors, and this dries really quickly, so it doesn't take long, and then you can go over and put the details. But this guy is really fun to dip it. I took the bigger piece and then I put the dots going around. Can you guys see that? So this tool is pretty fun. I actually used that same tool for making that flower around, and I kind of just dragged it instead of the little brush. So that's fun for designs that go on after. I'd like to show you a few designs before you jump into yours. So I know you're like so into whatever you're doing right this second, but if you wouldn't mind giving me like 30 seconds up on the screen. I just want to show you, I know you have your own ideas, but notice this is a base color of white, and then they went in maybe even with a little Sharpie and these little details, those words and whatever. You can get as detailed as you want. Look at that interesting sky that's using value, darker to lighter, and say, oh, whoa. Same with those, they're kind of sponging in those little, you can use your sponge too if you want, those little clouds. Purple, cute little circle, making that a sun. Each of you has a different shape. These birdhouses came with random shapes of stars or ovals or circles, hearts, whatever. So it's kind of random. I'm not sure what you got, but you could put these little details in. But again, get a base color, like this one, all orange and all red. And then when it dries, you go over it with these extra colors. So it's going to be a couple of layer process. This is kind of like our houses, stripes, polka dots. You can try the, oh, look how cute that little round circle with the dots. So look up at this one, cute design with, you can see these little dots have come in like on that little bird or down on the grass. Do you see how that works? Around that heart. So this tool is awesome. Anyway, just wanting to give you a few ideas. Zentangle, obviously line is awesome. And I think they put some Sharpie in over. If you go over with your Sharpie, just make sure it's really dry because you don't want to ruin your Sharpie, right? But base color and then giving all the details to kind of come in after. Crazy Zentangle ideas. So cute. I'm so excited to see you guys come up with stripes. Awesome, polka dots, a million ideas. So you may, and if you have other things you want to add to it, stickers or foam or sequins or glitter or whatever, go for it. They might not be as hardy being outside if they have extra stuff that's just on with glue. I don't know, but you can jump into that whenever you're ready. You might want to take a minute and just kind of come up with some ideas on your sketchbook before you jump into it with the paint, because you're going to go right in with the paint. You probably won't use pencil on your birdhouse first. So I always like, you know, getting a basic design. I might think, okay, I kind of want this one to be green. This to look like a flower coming out of the circle. And have purple be the base color for this side. Maybe these are the designs for after. Anyway, if you want to come up, you can't even see that very well. I've just used colored pencils. So if you want to give yourself a little sketch to just come up with some different ideas first, if you're feeling confident, you want to go for it, great, go for it. It doesn't matter to me. I just want you to know that that's an option. It looks like this handsome boy, Matt, is just like going for it. And I want to see what he's doing. Matt, show us what's up.
So I paint.
I got you unmuted. I can hear you already. Oh, now I can't. Hit the button again.
Okay, so I painted it brown, but I didn't really like it, so it dried, and now I'm just going over it with black.
Perfect. It's really forgiving. Acrylic can layer and layer and layer. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Hey, are you using the acrylic on the card?
Yeah.
I love that idea. That's a great idea. Why not? You can use it for anything. So bold. So are you doing all the different pieces and then that can stand up? You are the cutest thing.
Yeah.
That is so fun. Katie, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, interesting. Cute. Are you going to put paint on that as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And if the paint kind of covers it, just let it dry and then go back over it with the Sharpie. Hi, Kelsey. Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Is that Kels? Hi. Hello. How are you? Hi, Cody. Hi, guys. I don't know if they can hear me because
Have my iPad.
Oh, no. What you doing? Those two little funny people are in my Monday class. They're so freaking cute. I can hardly stand it.
Psychopaths.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, they really are.
Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, Matt, hold yours up and show how you did the underneath the wood. You know what? Leave the under brown. That's rad. That's cute. The layer. Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Do whatever you want. You can paint it black. But do you see how he's gotten underneath the roof too? Sometimes it's easy to miss that because we have a hard time seeing it. Yeah. So cute. And believe it or not, you're going to want to do the very base of it too, underneath that thing. Hey, I should probably show you, but you've already figured it out, so maybe it doesn't matter. But when you're open these things, if you haven't already opened them, sometimes they've been like upside down or sideways and they kind of splatter when you open them. Maybe you've already had that unpleasant experience, but I kind of tap them down for a second and I just take my fingers on all of them and kind of just tap them down so that the paint will be further from the top lid. And then when I open it, I see that you've got one's going up for the lid and one that's going down, but put your hand over it like that. They're kind of hard to open, by the way. But if you cover them with your hand and then you open them, then if it splatters, it's easier to wash your hand than all your clothes or your whole face. And as you're opening each one, it's kind of tricky to open them and keep it upright. That's the one thing about these things being attached to each other. It's easy to tip and then you make a mess. So just when you're opening them, be cautious. I've seen them kind of spray around. I'm sure you can figure it out. We're at the hour mark. If you need a little break, grab your mint, grab a drink of water, stand up, stretch, move around, whatever. I just am giving you a heads up. It is the hour mark and I usually need to move a little bit. by then. So I'm transitioning between projects. I'll be right back. Make sure your work area is covered too. Any questions on where we're going next? Look at these little cuties. Yes, they are just jumping in. Hi, hi, hi. Show me what you got.
I'm trying to tie-dye.
Oh my goodness. You're trying to tie-dye? Oh, that is so cute. What? How would you ever even think of that? It's really adorable. Let's see yours, Miss Valencia. Hold that up. Oh, how darling. So cute. Fun. Good job. Keep going. So fun to paint on wood, I think. There's also this fun technique called like, it's kind of like a value or mixing colors, kind of ombre. So I tried it over here. I'm gonna show you over here. And you'll wanna pick two colors that are analogous. That means they're next to each other on the color wheel. For example, you could do yellow and red, and then the orange would be in the middle, or yellow and orange, and then you would have kind of lighter oranges. You're moving, trying to move between one color to the next, but having them mix in between. It's kind of fun. So I'm going to use light blue and dark blue. So I did the whole thing light blue. And I've seen some really cute like sunset type things where it like looks like an ombre, like from yellow, orange to red, or greens to blues. So I'm going to start with a pure dark blue down here. By the way, you'll want your water handy, but this acrylic paint is really different than watercolor. Watercolor, you need your brush wet to then get that paint going, right? So instead of, but with these, the consistency really is pretty perfect. It comes out kind of just right. And if you add a whole lot of water, then you're gonna make it drip and it kind of becomes a mess really quickly. So I suggest having a paper towel handy, and when you're in between colors, you think of the water as your brush cleaner, not the water for the paint. So I'm going to swirl it around, touching the bristles to the bottom, and then I'm going to grab a paper towel and dry my brush off in between so that I'm not adding a whole bunch of water to those little pots. You'll kind of make a mess of them. Does that make sense? So different for sure than watercolor. We haven't used just consistency yet. So if I start with the dark, down at the bottom, then the way I mix my paint is I'm going to take some of that dark and make another pile here. This is an old plate, but take some of that dark, and now I'm going to take that light, and I'm trying to blend the two without being very noticeable. So I want now it to just be, now this color is just a shade lighter from that, right? So I'm going to kind of try to step it up. So there's the dark, and now here's a shade that's a little lighter. But those look like stripes, so I'm going to take a little water. This is when you do use a little water, and I'm just going to try to blend in between. And it kind of cuts that line by adding water in between to the dark and the light. It cuts the line and kind of makes the one more color. So do you see how now it's a little more blended? Okay, so now I'm going to take that medium color. It's still pretty light in the value scale. It's kind of if that darkest blue is a 10 and this is a 1, we'll just call it that. I've gone to like an 8 on that one. So now I'm going to take a little more light blue and add that. You don't want to step it up too fast or it will look like a stripe. Want a color just like 1 notch lighter. And again, it kind of looks like a stripe. Now I'm going to take my brush and a little bit of water, and I'm going to cut the line. Cutting it means just pushing the water, and it's like it blends those two pieces together. So that's where the water does help. I just gave you the lecture that you don't want too much water. Okay, now I'm still trying to move up to the light blue. So now I was at maybe a 6, so let's add a little more blue and take it to maybe a 4. See how I cut the water there, and now I'm pretty close to the lighter blue. A little more water and blend in between. I'm going to rinse my brush completely. I don't want any of the dark blue at all. I'm going to go straight for just pure light blue. Put that at the top and then kind of cut it with a little water. So there you go. There's kind of a value going from dark to light. And that is kind of like an ombre. If you want to try it, you can do really any colors there. I need to fix my other side. If the two colors you pick, you'll want them to be, like I said, analogous. If you have colors that are complementary, which means they're across the color wheel, like purple and yellow, when they mix, they're going to become brown. So if you use complementary colors, you're not going to achieve this. They've got to be like on the cool side or on the warm side. That makes sense. Anybody have any questions or anything to share? You doing okay? These cute kids. I haven't seen these cute Papa's kids for just a minute. Hey there. Show me what you're working on. Oh, cards. Love it. I got you unmuted. You're good. You don't even have to stand up. There you go. You working on your birdhouse, Miss Gabby?
Yeah.
Just starting. Cute. Make sure you've covered your area with something because they do get kind of messy as you set them down.
Okay.
You girls having fun?
Yeah.
Any bees in your house today?
No.
How about any of those murderous hornets? You heard of those? Have you heard of those?
No.
They showed up to like Seattle or something and they're like 2 inches long. I'm like, really? Now we have to worry about a hornet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said if it stings you, it feels like you get stuck with a thumbtack. Yes, no hornets today, okay? Let's not do that. Crazy. How are these friends doing? Hi. Ooh, look at those. Eli. Oh my gosh, Hallie. You guys, those are awesome.
We're doing the 4 seasons, one on each side.
Oh my heavens. Each of you are doing that? You both are?
He's copying me.
Which is great. He's not copying. He got inspired by you.
Mhm.
Yes. What a great idea. There might be some other people. That's cute. What one's that one, Eli?
This one was summer.
So cute.
I just barely finished. Went to like literally just.
Oh, it's adorable. Oh my gosh, what great ideas. Do you care if some of these other students get inspired by you? 4 seasons? That's fantastic. Then you could do the roof like in different skies or something. Yeah, I love it.
Roof just blue and white.
Yep, adorable. Are you having fun, Eli?
Yeah, I like it.
These funny little birdhouses. I don't know why I got so excited when I found them. I was like a little kid in a candy store. I'm like, these are so cute. I cannot wait to do these.
It's gonna be so hard.
What'd you say, sweetheart?
Fall is gonna be so darn hard. So you have to do all the leaves.
Oh, hey, you can grab your brush or the sponge. Do you remember the sponge I gave you for your?
True.
Yeah, and then what you'll do, pal, is put a pile of yellow and a pile of red, and then you'll just kind of mix them between each other a little bit. You know what I mean?
And then you put on the sponge. Yeah.
Yeah, and the sponges are great for clouds too. You can just kind of use a corner. If you need to cut that sponge, feel free to do whatever you need. Maybe you want like a tighter little square or rectangle, so that could work.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna use a sponge.
Okay, thanks for inspiring us. It's perfect.
Like,
Hey there. Back to Pappas. Did you have a question?
Gabby wanted me to show you this picture of our dog.
Well, I'll take it. I love a dog. What do you mean? Have I seen him down there before?
No, we
You
don't
just-
have him yet.
You don't have him? Oh my gosh. When are you getting him?
The first week of June, I think.
Seriously? So he's been born and you've already been down to pick him out?
Yep.
Where is he coming from?
It's like Henneford or something.
Is it far away?
Yeah.
How fun is that? What kind of dog is it?
It's a mini golden doodle.
A mini. My friend just got one. She lives in New Jersey. I FaceTime her every day because I have to see her dog is, oh, I just die over the cuteness. And you know what's funny is she hates dogs. She can't stand dogs. She always tells me, yeah, her whole entire life. And all of a sudden, she's into this dog. I'm going to show you a picture because I bet it looks a lot like, it looks like yours. Look at this one. Can you see it? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I'll cancel that and then you can see it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Doesn't that look like yours, kind of? Anyway, not my puppy, but I am obsessed on any puppies. What did you decide to oh, I gotta unmute you again, sorry. We were talking about names, I feel like one time. What did you decide to name him?
We decided to name it Axel.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I love it. How'd you come up with that?
Well, we really like the band Guns N' Roses.
Oh yeah, baby. Go back right to the 80s hairband, right?
Yeah, so we just named it after Axl Rose.
That's awesome. Let me guess. Is that a Paul thing? The Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
How did I know? I don't know. Did you knew that he did business with Jeremy forever, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny how does he still do the framing of stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Does he? He's still into framing?
Yeah, I think so.
He would frame all of those jerseys of all of those crazy motocross people. We need to give him something good to frame called Your Art and My Art and all these kids' art. We should say, hey, you know what, Paul, we have some new ideas for you to paint or to frame. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna give him more business. It means I need to paint more. No more motorcycle jerseys. We want some art, okay? It's my turn. It's my turn to frame my things. Yay for dogs! Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to meet it. You might find me at your doorstep because sometimes I'm obsessed. Azure, are you raising your hand? Or no? No? Okay. She's eating a snack or something. Great. Anybody else have something to share? You guys still just working. I haven't seen what this cute Adele's working on. What are you working on?
Well, I just messed up, but
Oh, what do you mean messed up? Are you kidding? You just did what? How did you nail that?
there.
What's wrong with it?
I just messed up right there. I did the star too big, but I'm gonna
Acrylic is so forgiving.
Yeah.
It just goes right over in layers. Kate, did you watch me try to do that ombre thing?
No, I started doing it before you did.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was going to say, why don't you teach this class? Because yours looks a lot better than mine does. So next time I'll just say, tune in to Adele because she knows what she's doing. That is so adorable. Are you guys putting your eyeballs
It
on
also
this?
kind of reminds me of like the Earth, because if you flip the Earth,
Yeah.
night is on.
Oh, now it's the night sky that comes up.
Yeah.
What? How do you come up with this? That is so cute. Oh my gosh, you cute kids. That's amazing. I hope everybody has their eyeballs on Adele for a minute because her ombre was 5,000,000% better than Miss Jill's. So you're the teacher. It's so cute. You guys come up with ideas I could not even come up with. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to just have an open-ended free thing, don't you think?
Yeah.
Love it. I love it. Thank you. Oh, so cute. Hey, London. I unmuted you. I think you're already there. Hi. Oh my gosh. Show me. Oh my gosh. Black and white. What made you think of that?
I don't like any other colors.
You don't? That's weird because you're an artist and I've seen you make all sorts of things that are full of all sorts of colors. So you just simply don't like color. So what color is your room?
Black and white and
For real?
gray.
And gray? And what color is your shirt? AC/DC, another 80s band, baby. Where'd you get an AC/DC shirt?
I think Old Navy or Gap.
Cute. You're a crack up. Well, I did not know that about you, that you did not like color, because sometimes art uses a lot of color, but that is such cool design. It's like such great contrast. Cute. Are you putting stripes or dots or anything on it, or are you just going with this?
Yeah.
Yeah? Those are just your base colors? Doing
Yep.
great. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm just busy painting my own while you guys are too. Good job. Don't forget the bottom of it and those little edges underneath the roof. Yep. Oh, done. Got it. Perfect. I'm trying to make this ombre thing the same on both sides, and I need to hire Adele. Can I check in on this cute Lily and Gwen? Like your music.
Oh,
I miss playing music. I thought that I'm like, should I play music? But then it might be echoey when I like send it out into all your homes, and you might not appreciate that. So I don't play music, but I kind of miss it. I usually have it in my studio. Let's see what you got going. If you want, have you moved on to birdhouses yet or not yet? Yeah, let's see it. Ooh, somebody's a color mixer.
this is a donut.
A donut! Are you kidding? So cute. Oh, Gwen found her acrylics. Perfect.
Yeah, I think this gold stuff. So I
Is it gold? Super cute.
It actually kind of looks like wood. So
Yeah, it's adorable. Ooh, you could add a little texture and try to make it look like that. I love the donut. You're gonna trick all those birds thinking they're gonna get a sweet Krispy Kreme, and then it's just gonna be birdseed. Way to lure them in. Awesome. Are you guys gonna hang them outside? Kind of fun to hang them outside and to watch what they attract. Sometimes you get new species of little things. Perfect. Thanks for sharing. I was gonna come in here. I could tell you had something cool going on. Yeah, hold that up. That, Eli, were you saying you got to see my sister? What were you saying? Oh, that's so cute.
What? I was saying, wait, just barely?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, we have a lot of blue jays in our backyard.
Oh,
Now I'm excited because I
yeah.
want to see it.
Sometimes they can get a little aggressive and they will come after it. Have you seen that happen?
I don't want to die by blue jay.
No, don't die by blue jay for sure.
What?
Hallie, hold yours up.
My baby sister.
Oh my gosh.
She just went in that room over there. That has a lot of our paint supplies in it.
Oh.
She got paint all over her. She was eating it.
She's, uh-oh, go get her. Let me see her.
No, she washed it.
I have a picture.
She has a picture.
Oh, she does? Show. Those little people, they keep you laughing. No. What did she get into? Oh, she's so cute.
Finger paint and normal paint.
Was it your stuff from your art kit or was it her own stuff?
No, it's Eli's old stuff.
Oh my gosh, your mom, she's chasing all day, isn't she? Hi, Emily, how you doing? Last time we got to witness a sponge bath. I wish you would have just brought her into the scene and let us, you know, Eli could give her a sponge bath or whatever. Remember that?
You show my butterflies.
Just wash my hair.
Oh, it's so pretty. It
Yeah,
looks like
butterflies.
It looks like an art. It looks like a big piece of art.
Where? What are you looking at?
We have
butterflies and caterpillars and ladybugs.
We have a cocoon.
And praying mantises.
We have caterpillars in a cocoon. The praying mantises haven't hatched.
Are they real?
Yeah.
And that butterfly looks like
Or are they in cages somewhere?
it's outside. It's inside or it's outside of its wings. It kind of looks like an owl.
Oh my goodness, how exciting to watch. Is it easy? Would it be easy for you to show on the screen, or is it something that, does it need to stay where it is kind of?
Just put the picture.
I don't know.
Mom has a picture.
No.
Hey, Mom, can you show a picture of the butterfly? We can put a watermelon in there. Wait, is it eating the watermelon?
No, it's on the net.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh my gosh, how exciting. I remember doing that with my kids one time. We got butterflies.
so pretty. Get it right. Not the one just like that, right there.
Okay, let's see here. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Is that when it's just
Yeah, the second one.
out?
Like,
Yeah, just barely.
Just
It
today.
just came out a few hours ago.
Oh, it just barely hatched. Oh my gosh, how exciting.
Wait, Mom, did it climb or fly up there?
Yeah, we have like 14 more.
So you have cocoons. Did you order a kit or something?
Yeah, we had tiny caterpillars and they went into cocoons after like 2 weeks.
Yeah, one cocoon got 8.
Oh my gosh, that is so fun. And then will you take them outside?
Yeah, we're gonna let them go.
Your mom is fun, man. I want one of those kids at my house.
Then we have ladybugs too.
You do? You have ladybugs too? In also that you're like raising type thing?
And flies.
Jeez, you guys.
And we
Praying
have
mantises.
primates that the flies.
And
That
praying mantis. Are you into insects or what? Who is it that loves insects?
None of us.
well, I do. I do.
None of us.
Chicks.
Chickens.
Chicks that hatch from their eggs, and we can do that. So my mom said she was just gonna get praying mantis, and then a ton of other stuff arrived. We're like,
Wow, you guys have it all going on. It's pretty cool. Fun. I want to come hang out at your house. Those butterflies, that's a pretty cool metamorphosis to watch them go
yeah.
change their entire body. Pretty cool. Love it. Thanks for sharing.
It's fun.
So fun. I love the story of a caterpillar and the butterfly. I've had, most of you know, I've had breast cancer. And so I just would visualize myself as being in a cocoon for a couple of years. When I went through all the treatments and surgeries and chemo and radiation, all the things, it was like, just be patient. I'm just in my cocoon. And when I come out, I'm going to be the most beautiful butterfly. And Jill before was really cute, but just a caterpillar. So now I say, I'm the butterfly now. I went through the cocoon, went through the hard stuff, because they go in there and struggle. Can you imagine going in and that dark place and they just have to change their everything? If you really think about it, the symbolism, it's just so beautiful. So that's how I would visualize my journey. So I'm a butterfly. If you didn't know, that's what I'm trying to be. Anybody else want to share anything? Where does the time go? It's like cruising today. Oh my goodness. We lost the Van Wagner family. They seem to be gone. Ooh, that Miss Zoe looks like she's getting after it. You're moving on to the, oh, cute, Gabby. Gabby, hold that up, sweetheart. Come up but close. I can hear you already, so don't hit the mute button. Just come show me close your things.
It's not really that good.
No, you can't say that, remember?
There's
Oh my
supposed to be
gosh.
parts.
Oh,
Bring a black trim.
I love the black trim and the bright colors. That is so cute.
Zoe's a pro at birdhouses.
Well, apparently you both are. Are you kidding?
Oh, I have 2 boxes of birdhouses.
You do? What? Okay. No. Hi. Okay, start showing us. Go through some of those.
No,
What
there's so many though.
are these birdhouses that you made?
I just painted them.
Where did you get them all?
Michael's.
Okay, show some of them because this is great inspiration.
This one's my favorite one.
Okay, let's see it. Guys, stick your eyeballs up here. Oh my gosh, that's a birdhouse?
Yeah.
Oh, how cute. Oh my gosh, those are at Michael's? I've never seen them.
And then everybody in my neighborhood loves this one.
Yeah, whoa. It's like, what? It hangs. Have you ever put them outside to let them see if they get birds?
I haven't put them outside yet. But
She
has a fairy garden that she's gonna hang them with.
I swear you are a fairy. I think you are. I think that's a real thing. Those are amazing. If you spray them with some of that spray, you know, I wouldn't leave it through the winter and snow, but they should be okay outside. Those are awesome. I didn't know you were a birdhouse queen. Then you probably got my birdhouse and you're like, okay, yeah, that's like the silliest little rinky-dink birdhouse compared to all the awesomeness. She's the birdhouse pro.
And she was like, yes, I'm so excited.
Oh, so cute.
I just finished all of them and like
Yeah.
I sealed them all, so I didn't have anything else to like paint on, and then I got this and I was kind of excited.
You're so cute. Thank you for sharing. So fun. I didn't know I had a birdhouse pro in the class. I should have called you and been like, hey, what do you suggest? You know? I think Eli's got something else to show. Yeah, are you, okay, let's talk about that. Thank you for bringing that up. Are you ready to move on to that cute little bird, Val?
The painted.
Yep. Did you finish your birdhouse?
Let's see here. Where's my birdhouse?
Awesome. Oh, how cute. Now listen, you might want to do the bottom too. When it dries, give a layer of some kind of paint. You have to peel the sticker off or whatever underneath. Did you do it already? Or I can't tell.
On the bottom?
Paint it.
Did you put paint on it?
Okay. I know you put cream on it. But
And then, hey buddy, do you see the inside of the roof too? That's kind of the underneath of the roof. See under there?
where?
You'll want to paint that too, because if sprinklers kind of come up, then it could be a problem.
This.
Yeah, you just want, it's going to be strongest if all the wood is covered with, because that acrylic, that plastic offers a layer of protection. Okay, let's talk about these for a second, because I know some of you are ready to move on. And some of you won't be ready to move on. I mean, I'm just like taking my own sweet time and just having all this fun. I sometimes like hours go and you don't even know what time it is. So I don't know your timeline. It's yours. I don't care what you do. If you're finishing and you want to move to the birds, maybe you'll paint the bird tomorrow or on the weekend or whatever. So when you're ready to paint the bird, let me just show you this picture real quickly. Okay, this air dry clay is similar. Think of it kind of like the wood. It really is like mud. It's like dirt and water, and that makes it hard, and that's why it sticks together. But if you add water on top of this, like they should be hard now because it's been a week, you'll notice that the color changed to a little bit whiter and it's hard to the touch. If water gets on that, it just melts it like it's dirt again, and it will kind of chip off or like go to a dirt texture again. So you also want to protect this, because if it's sitting on your bathroom sink or something and gets water on it, it's not going to be strong unless it's sealed. And how do we seal it? We put acrylic paint on it. So you'll also want to be thinking when you're painting this, kind of like a base coat, cover the whole thing has to be covered with paint. And that acrylic, again, has that plastic that will kind of seal it in. And then you can also, when you come to my house, bring it on a little paper plate or something and grab a shot of that, the sealer, and give him a little dose too. And that will make it shiny, which is cute. The kind I have has a little bit of shine to it, so it looks really done. So you'll want to cover the whole thing. So if you want to go about it like, oh, I'll do a base coat, for example, let me show you. Okay, like this guy, see how they've gone in and just done pink around the whole thing, and then you can go back to it with the orange on top or decorations or whatever. But sometimes it's easier to think in base coats. And look at this cute guy. They have some base coats, and then you can go over, like you're going over on your birdhouse, you can go over these and put some details and those dots. And look at these little dots. This is so fun. If you haven't tried this, seriously, these are really fun for making these designs on your birdhouse or on your little birds. And if like you'll notice sometimes when we're doing birds or the clay, sometimes it's hard to get, Van Wagnans are like, hey, something's going on. Hold on one second, let's check on these cuties. Hi, can you hear me?
So my cousin is coming is over here. She's Ollie to come swimming, and mom said that we would paint the clay later today or tomorrow.
It's perfect. You have a cousin to go swimming and a pool. Maybe I need to come over. You go have a blast. You can do this whenever you want. There's no pressure at all. Nobody's grading you or checking in. So it's just for you to have fun. Okay, beautiful girl. So thank you for being here. Go have a blast in the pool.
Thank you. Bye.
See you later, sweetie. Okay. Oh, we've got another little friend. Hello, Buttons.
Hello.
Hi. What's up? Show us what you got. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Hold on. Really? Yeah, so cute. Ooh, okay, whoa, go to those clouds. Oh my gosh, how did you get them to be like the perfect value? I haven't done a lot of value in this little session. I have in my other classes, but that looks amazing. They look so real. Good job, Katie. Whoa. Show me what you got, Matt.
The Hurtado's Disney type thing inspired me to do Cruella de Vil. So I just did white and then black.
It's so cute. I love it. And I love that you were like, hey, Hurtado's, it inspired me. That's what we do as friends and fellow artists. That's so cute.
Also, when I was doing my clay bird.
Yes. Show me. No, get it over here. Get over here. Get over here. Did you do that tonight? Hey, you're cranking. You're just like in your own artist world. Talk to me about that. That is so cute. Matt, why are you rolling your eyes? It's the cutest thing ever. Katie's talking.
It's really
With my extra clay, I was getting it wet to like move it around because it was out overnight. So when I got it wet, it was all soft again. So
Did it work again, even though it sat for a night? Oh, good. That's good to know. It gets to a point where you can't back it up, right?
yeah.
Hi, Matt. Why are you huffing and gruffing over your?
Oh, you want
I'm
to
just
see his
tired.
bird?
It's garbage.
Yay! So cute. That design is so fantastic. It's so sleek. You're like a little Scandinavian bird. That's gorgeous. You know what, Matt? That would be cool, just white, to be honest. Can I show you one? Look.
Sure.
That is a total Scandinavian thing. Look how cool. Oh wait, I gotta undo your spotlight. Can you see it? Can you see it? Isn't that cool? That kind of reminds me of your bird. Like if you did it white and then shiny, came with your spray, and then you can tell that you really intended to do it white, or it could match your birdhouse and you could do black wings. You could do that white and black too. Now he's smiling. You know what you're doing. You do whatever you want. Keep going. All right. I just want to show you one more thing. When you're, have all these things everywhere and I have a hard time putting. So when you're doing this, okay, just, I'm sure you'll figure this out, but sometimes when you paint across the clay, it's hard to get the clay into these little texture pieces. So you'll be using your brush this way, but you'll also want to dip it in paint and like poke it like up and down to get into the little holes. You really want to look real carefully and make sure all the white pieces are covered. So just a little trick to your clay. But your clay is going to be similar to your little birdhouses. And you can design them in whatever way you want. Okay, anybody else have something to share? Yay, I haven't heard from you for a minute. Let's see, Miss Adele. Okay, let's see.
So
I just was
Oh,
waiting for that to dry. And
Okay.
then I started on the other side.
oh, cute. Cute. Show me the back side again, the night.
And then this I just started. I'm gonna do dark blue and then a bunch of different vines of roses.
Vines of roses. That's darling. So
And then
cute. I love that you kind of have a theme on each side. It's great.
when I started finishing this when
Oh, cute. Look at his hair. What did you put in his hair?
so I kind of cut the feather on the end and used that.
So cute. It's like perfect size. Look at him sneaking out there. Oh, I
And
love
then I had a lot of extra clay and made this cactus thing.
my gosh, you.
And a donut. I had to make a donut. I
Oh.
had to make a donut.
Somehow you've made the most out of all that clay. That's awesome. We might need to come back next week and have everybody share their final painted pieces of their little birdhouse and their clay. Show me that night sky again. I need to picture that. It's so cute.
All right, I gotta put one little white dot.
Okay. Are you using your dot thing? Try it with the end, or do you have that, the embossing tool?
I did for a little bit, and then I started using the brush.
Paintbrush.
That one star is just brighter than all the others.
I love it. So, there's poems about the bright starlight, right? First star I see tonight. There you go. You're doing so great. You're so cute. Thank you for sharing. Love it. So fun. I get so inspired by you guys. It just makes me want to create all sorts of things. Hi, London.
Hi.
What are you doing? Oh, no. No way. No way. Are you for reals? You guys, does everybody have their eyeballs up here? It is so fun to just be inspired by each other. Whoa, we got a black and white theme going here tonight. Super cool. You having fun, cute girl?
Yeah.
So good to see you. I love it. I have not seen my buddy Jai for a minute. Where'd he go? Uh-oh, he escaped. I saw him 1 second ago, and now I don't see him. Giles, where'd you go? Okay, we'll come back to him. Oh! Jai, show your face. Say hi. What's going on? You have the greatest face ever. Are you working on your birdhouse yet, or your bird? Giles. He's not sharing. Do you want to share any of your things? You really don't have to, but if you want to, I'm always really excited about what you have going. But if you don't want to, that's okay. He's like, no, he's just gonna not answer me. Okay, I get it, not a problem. I'm gonna sneak over to your house and break in and go see what you're working on. Okay, okay, Eli's got something else here. I love how you are just so outgoing. You have so many things. Let's hear you. What's going on?
Hair stuff.
We do.
Yes.
Okay. Holly's like,
Made this
No, not that one. Don't do that one.
okay.
This.
Oh, is this from the past? This is something you've done in the past?
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Was that at school, Holly? Whose class were you in? Oh my. Who is it?
Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson. Are you kidding me? Those are so cute. Miss Thompson over at Draper Park Middle has the big kilns, and it's an actual ceramics where you're building with clay and it goes to the bisque and then the glaze. So I really, one of these days, would like to invest in a kiln. Love it. I love it. I love it. It's a little bit.
The paint our birds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to cover the whole. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's already painted, and he asked if he should paint it. That's awesome. That looks great. Okay, Mr. Eli, do you see how there's a couple of holes or like white spots showing through?
Yes.
So take that little brush and kind of poke it into it, okay? Yeah. Awesome. Good stuff, you guys. Doing so great. I need to see my cute Gwen and Lily. Thank you, girls.
There we go.
Come on, she's cuddling with a pillow. It's okay. It's a tired time of day sometimes. Show me what you're working on. Anything?
Yes. I finished the
Oh my goodness. Let's see that. Hold on.
and here's the side.
Oh, what is that? Is that kind of a vine? Adele was talking about doing that.
Yeah, I don't know, it's some flower thing.
Yeah, it's awesome. Adele, put your eyeballs on there. Look at how cute this is. Love it. Yeah. Gwen, how's it going?
So I'm like working
Oh, look at that. She's going like ombre. Hold it up there. Nice colors. Fun colors. That's a really interesting palette with the gold. And did you paint the cream? Am I seeing the cream wood, or is there actually paint on that? Okay, yeah, okay. I'm like, I can't tell if it's just the regular wood or if there's, yep, perfect. Ooh, you've got all the craft paints to add to it. That's kind of fun. Yay. Good job. Oh yeah, okay. So fun. You girls are doing so great. Have you moved? You've got your little birds, so you can paint those at some point, right? You might not get to it tonight. Your mom might have made some really fantastic bread for dinner, and so you don't need to go eat, but you can come back to it. Yeah, I always try to squeeze in a million things. So I gave you the cards too. I thought it was important for our teachers. All sorts of stuff. All right, we're kind of wrapping it up. Do we have any more that we need to show here for a sec? I wanted to show you, okay, if you haven't tried this, I'm sure you can figure this out. It's not like it's rocket science, but, oh, where's my birdhouse?
Oh yeah, so Jill,
Yeah,
our computer, this laptop we're using, it might die really
okay.
soon. So if it just like turns off, then it probably die.
We'll know that it's not you that died, it was the computer. Got it. Perfect. You girls are pretty fun. Did you have a good night? Yeah, just paint away. You've got all the supplies, so you can come to your birds whenever you feel like it. You're doing great. Thanks for letting me know, cutie. Have a great week, okay? So if you want to try the little dot, I like the bigger end for the dot. And super easy. By the way, if anyone wants to paint fingernails, this tool is awesome for doing cute little flowers and hearts and whatever. You just fill into your fingernail polish. Hi.
Our computer might run out of battery too. It's at like 6%.
Okay, no problem.
7%.
Got it.
I'm not gonna make it.
If it doesn't make it, I'll know that we all love each other and it's all fine. So no worries. Thank you for creating with me. I'll say that right now. Hey, Buttons, is your computer gonna die?
No,
Oh!
we're good.
Yeah. Hold that up again. Hold on. Awesome. I love it. You just keep coming back to that. I love it that they're like the different projects speak to us all differently, right? So you just do what's speaking to you tonight. You can always come back to the other stuff. Matt, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah? What kind of yum snack have you got there?
I don't have a snack this time.
What is wrong? What are you squishing
I
then?
don't know.
What is going on?
I mashed up my bird so I can redo it.
Are you
Got a little water and so I got a little water and now I'm making it soft again.
Hey, let me know if that works. I'm just curious.
Okay.
I don't
It's working so far.
Is it? Have you actually put
Yeah.
your fingers on it to see if it's like full of lumps, or did it actually go all the way back to the clay?
It's still pretty lumpy, but it's definitely softer than when I started.
I love it. Hey, dude, if you need some more clay, you just throw me a text and say, hey, Miss Jill, can I have some more clay? And I'll say, heck yeah, and I'll put it on my porch and you can grab it.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, throw me a text. I've got more.
Okay.
How's that?
Thank you.
However, I'm really kind of curious to see. I have never taken a project to totally a week dry back to clay, so I'm a little curious to see if that's gonna work. So,
Okay.
that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Wow. Good work, guys. Oh look, I have another friend. He's hi, Russ.
That's Friday.
What? You've been playing? You want to come see the kids again? Just my nice best friend. Okay. Poppy, you can come in too. Oh, I'm so tired. Yes, you like to be part of art class. I know you do. It's okay. All right, we're about to sign off. Are there any last little pieces that you're like, Miss Jill, oh my gosh, I've like come to this final piece that I really want to show. I would love to see. Jai, you want to show, pal? Gwen's going down. How I saw these kids do. Yeah, hi. Let's see it. Oh, look at these birds. Oh, it's not unmuting. Let me try one more time. Just a sec. Okay.
Like painting, it kind of feels like it's like re-wetting the clay.
The paint is?
Yeah.
Is it making it muddy?
It's not making it muddy, it just kind of feels like softer than it was before.
It should dry and actually seal it. I've never seen it take it back to wet.
Okay.
I think you're fine. But you don't want to add, like I showed the other one, you don't want to add a ton of water to your brush and then dip it in the paint. You want to be adding more water, right? Yeah, don't let, those are the cutest designs. Girls, hold those up.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. Those legs, she found those dowels. Do you remember that last week, guys? Oh, geez.
Okay.
What? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, hold yours. Okay, put them next to each other and put your faces in there.
So pink.
Put your face down there, Zoe and Gabby. Hi. Now I lost your bird, Gabby. Hold your bird up. There you go. So cute, you guys. Those are awesome. Yay! Thank you for painting with me tonight. What a delight. You kids are so fun. Some of my lessons are more involved with me teaching you concepts, and tonight was pretty open of you guys just creating yourself stuff, and it's kind of nice to have a balance, I think, of both. Anybody else have one more last thing to show before we say good night? Hi, London. Let's see it. Oh my goodness. What?
Don't even ask.
Oh, it's so, so gorgeous. So that dried and you went over with Sharpie. Whoa, I love it. Who knew? A little paper bag thing. Such a funny thing, huh? Yay. Thanks for sharing. Did you paint a bird too, London, or not yet?
No.
Not yet. You can come back to it whenever. Yeah? Cute girl. Thanks for sharing. Okay. We about ready to say goodnight. Were there any more last minutes? I think I've made the rounds. Eli's got one more. Let's see it, pal.
Okay, so do we just, can I put concealer on mine or do I have to paint it completely?
It's best if it has both. For sure, if you put that out in the rain or whatever, the wood being open and exposed will go bad pretty quickly. So the acrylic paint helps seal it with the plastic, but then it's even better if you can give it a shot of my sealer. So you're I mean, you're okay. Do you have concealer? Do you have any sealer at your house? Okay, you know what, it's probably fine if you just put the sealer over the wood if you don't want to go back in with paint. I think you're okay. Maybe give it 2 shots of it. Okay. On my porch, have a parent help you. And if you'll just go away from my patio, because that stuff will put a sealant on my patio. So just go out on my grass. Got it? Have somebody help you. That's really cute. These turned out great. Guys, will you two hold up your stuff? Yeah, hold them all up in the screen. I want to take a picture. Yeah, cute. Oh, friends. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you for painting with me tonight. You guys have a great week, okay? So cute. You know what I love about you guys is you get along really nicely. I can tell you are kind to each other and your family. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she has an evil side. Is that an evil laugh you're showing me, Hallie? Eli says yes.
He does me today.
I don't believe it. I'm just saying when I'm with you, you guys have great energy towards each other, and I'm happy to know you. So
We play Fortnite together. We work together. That's
yeah. Okay. The families who play Fortnite together stay together. Perfect. Adele, show me your last little piece, cute girl. Whoa! Gorgeous.
I finished the roses.
Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness, amazing. Yay! You're doing so great. You're being so careful. I love it. Are you having a good day? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you for sharing. I think it's a weird thing. I didn't know if it could really happen this way, but I can feel your energy as you're painting through the computer screen, and I can tell you're all really focused and you're calm, and the process of art really should remove any kind of stress, and you should feel pretty calm. Give me a thumbs up if it feels pretty calm. As Cody's, look how calm these guys are right here. Hey Cody, do some art. It will calm him right down. All right, love you kids. We're gonna end this and I'll see you next week. We got 2 more sessions, 2 more weeks. Have a good